This aircraft costs more than $700 million, but its greatest weapon isn't bombs or missiles. Its real strength is that the enemy may not even realize it's already overhead. That's exactly how America's new B-21 Raider strategic bomber is being built. While Russia showcases its new S-500 air defense system and China continues expanding its layered air defense network, the United States isn't betting on speed or sheer missile numbers. Instead, it's betting on an aircraft designed to go where others simply wouldn't dare to fly. What's even more interesting is that just a few days ago, the U.S. Air Force announced something unexpected. The B-21 program is actually progressing ahead of schedule. In today's defense industry, that's almost unheard of, since most next-generation military aircraft spend years behind schedule. So, what makes this aircraft so special? Why is so much of it still classified? How dangerous is it against modern air defense systems? And could Russian S-400s, S-500s, or China's advanced air defense networks even detect it? Let's find out. More than just a successor to the B-2. When most people first see the B-21 Raider, it looks like nothing more than an updated B-2 Spirit. The same flying wing design, a nearly identical silhouette, and no vertical tail. But that's only where the similarities end. In reality, these two aircraft are separated by nearly 3 decades of technological advancement. The B-2 was designed during the final years of the Cold War. Its primary mission was to penetrate the Soviet Union's air defense network and deliver nuclear weapons. The B-21, however, was built for a completely different kind of war. Today's potential adversaries don't rely on a single powerful radar station. They operate vast, integrated networks of ground-based radars, satellites, airborne early warning aircraft, fighter jets, and surface-to-air missile systems that constantly share information with one another. That's why the Raider wasn't designed to be just another stealth aircraft. It was designed to operate as part of a fully connected combat network. News that even surprised defense experts. Earlier this month, the U.S. Air Force announced that the B-21 Raider program is actually ahead of schedule. In today's defense industry, that's extremely rare. Just look at the F-35 program, which faced years of delays and technical challenges before reaching full operational capability. The B-21, on the other hand, is already progressing through an active flight test program, and preparations for full-rate production are moving so quickly that the Department of the Air Force has already expanded production capacity by roughly 25%. The first operational B-21s are expected to arrive at Ellsworth Air Force Base in 2027. At the same time, new hangars, maintenance facilities, and supporting infrastructure are already being built there to support the Raider fleet. All of this shows that the program is steadily moving from flight testing into real operational service. Smaller is better. At first, it may sound surprising, but the B-21 is believed to be smaller than the B-2 Spirit. And that's not about cutting costs. It's a major advantage. A smaller aircraft generally has a smaller radar cross-section, making it even harder for enemy radars to detect. Its reduced size also helps lower its infrared signature, simplifies maintenance, and reduces operating costs. While the B-2 often required dozens of maintenance hours after a single mission to preserve its stealth characteristics, the Raider was designed from the very beginning to make those processes much faster and far more efficient. Because in modern warfare, the best bomber isn't the one sitting inside a hangar. It's the one that's ready to fly again tomorrow. How does it get past modern air defenses? This is probably the biggest question surrounding the B-21, and the answer is more interesting than most people think. Stealth does not mean complete invisibility. No aircraft in the world is truly invisible. The goal of modern stealth technology is different. It's designed to dramatically reduce the distance at which an enemy can detect the aircraft, establish a reliable track, and launch a missile. And that's where the B-21's biggest advantage begins. Its shape, radar-absorbing materials, engine inlets, exhaust design, and countless other design features have all been optimized to minimize its radar signature. But in today's battle space, stealth alone isn't enough. That's why the Raider is expected to feature far more advanced electronic warfare capabilities. These systems can detect enemy radar emissions, analyze potential threats, and help the crew choose the safest route through heavily defended airspace. In other words, the aircraft isn't just hiding. It's constantly analyzing the electromagnetic environment around it. Can the S-400 or S-500 detect it? This debate has been going on for years. The honest answer is simple: maybe. Any aircraft can be detected under the right conditions. But detecting an aircraft and successfully shooting it down are two very different things. To intercept a target, an air defense system must first detect it, maintain a continuous track, calculate its precise position, guide a missile toward it, and keep updating that guidance until impact. The B-21 is specifically designed to make every step of that process as difficult as possible. And the less time an air defense system has to detect, track, and engage the aircraft, the lower the chances of a successful interception. Technical specifications. Although much of the B-21 Raider's performance remains classified, several key details have been confirmed through official statements and publicly available information. The aircraft is operated by a crew of 2 pilots, but it was designed from the very beginning with future unmanned or optionally manned operations in mind, allowing certain missions to be flown with minimal human involvement. Its maximum range has not been officially disclosed. However, defense analysts estimate that it can fly well over 5,600 miles without aerial refueling. With in-flight refueling, the Raider is expected to reach virtually any target around the globe. The B-21 is also believed to use a new generation of engines with a significantly reduced infrared signature, making it harder to detect not only by radar, but also by modern infrared search and track systems. Weapons. The Raider wasn't built for just one type of mission. It was designed as a highly flexible strike platform capable of carrying out a wide variety of operations. It can carry both conventional precision-guided weapons and nuclear payloads, making it one of the key components of America's nuclear triad. Among the publicly known weapons is the AGM-181 Long-Range Standoff (LRSO) cruise missile, which is expected to replace the aging AGM-86. Its long-range and stealth features allow it to strike targets while making interception even more difficult for modern air defense systems. The B-21 is also expected to carry JASSM and JASSM-ER cruise missiles, capable of hitting targets hundreds of miles away without requiring the aircraft to enter heavily defended airspace. For precision strikes, it will be able to deploy JDAM precision-guided bombs and other advanced guided munitions. Another weapon expected to be part of its arsenal is the GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator, one of the most powerful non-nuclear bombs ever built. Weighing more than 30,000 pounds, it was specifically designed to destroy deeply buried command centers, hardened bunkers, underground military facilities, and fortified missile sites. With this combination of weapons, the Raider can conduct everything from precision strikes against high-value targets to large-scale attacks on critical military infrastructure. In short, it's an aircraft designed to adapt to almost any combat scenario. Its biggest advantage may not be stealth. Most people think the B-21's greatest strength is its stealth, but more and more defense experts believe the real breakthrough lies somewhere else: its software. The U.S. Air Force has repeatedly stated that the Raider was built using an open digital architecture. Simply put, its electronics are designed more like a modern smartphone than a traditional military aircraft. In the past, adding new capabilities often meant redesigning large parts of the aircraft. With the B-21, many future upgrades can be introduced through software updates or by quickly replacing individual hardware modules. New radar systems, new sensors, new communications equipment, even future artificial intelligence capabilities. All of these can be integrated much faster than on previous generations of combat aircraft. That means the Raider could still remain technologically relevant 10, 20, or even 30 years from now without requiring an entirely new design. That's why many analysts believe we haven't even seen the aircraft's full potential yet. Today, we still don't know everything about the B-21 Raider, and we probably won't for a long time. But even the information that's already public makes one thing clear. This isn't just another stealth bomber. It's an aircraft designed to remain effective for decades to come through a combination of advanced stealth, digital architecture, powerful weapons, and continuous modernization. Now I'd like to hear your opinion. Do you think the B-21 Raider will truly change the future of air warfare? Or will modern air defense systems eventually find a way to counter it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future videos covering the latest military technology. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next